And we're back with our TV main event. How we follow what we just saw.
And you're back, Ben Masters. You haven't been here yet.
Where have I been?
I have no idea, but boy, did you miss some exciting action. And now we've got a tremendous main event.
I saw Jimmy Rave running through the building, and here I am.
Sal Renaro left, chasing after him. They drove. Jimmy Rave jumped into Anthony Andrews' car. I think he stole the car.
We have a whole other problem on our hands right now. We have the NWA RPW reigning tag team champions, led out to the ring by Charlie Cash. They are the Cash Balls. Hit for hire Bobby Moore and his partner, Mr. Big, Rob Adonis. And they have held those titles and held onto them very tightly, but they haven't yet faced the team, the challenge that they face here today.
Very much so, the undefeated team that they're going to be facing, and what a challenge it is. We could be seeing new tag team champions right here in our main event tonight.
You said the word undefeated, and you know what? They have challenged everyone here at Rampage Pro Wrestling, including 2 wins over Hotline Lava. So you know this team is the team to beat, and if the Cash Vault didn't do their homework, they might be in trouble here today. Those tag team titles are on the line.
You mentioned Hotline Lava. They've been conspicuous by their absence recently.
Yeah, where are they? I figured it was spring break or something at Panama City Beach. I wasn't sure. And here they come, Trey and Jon Williams, the Washington Bullets from Washington, D.C. And since this tag team of the year came into Rampage Pro Wrestling, they have not made any bones about it, Bill Behrens. Their goal, their reach is the NWA RPW tag team titles. That's what they came here for.
Very much so, and they have accomplished almost everything they've wanted since they got here. Undefeated, as you've said, defeated some of the best teams here at Rampage Pro Wrestling, but they have the ultimate challenge right now. You say they were from Washington, D.C. I think right now the fans think they might be from somewhere in Middle Georgia.
I think so, because I tell you what, the Washington Bullets have come in here and have had a big, strong fan support. The fans love these guys. They are brothers. They obviously know each other better than anyone else. And right here, being attacked.
Well, this match, Miss Allie was going to do the ring introduction. She didn't even get an opportunity. So fans, I guess we've already done them for you. No in-ring introductions. Everybody knows the title is on the line. The match is now officially started, and we've got a tag team title match underway here. 15-minute time limit, I understand, Ben Masters.
And a main event anywhere right here on TV. Call someone and tell them Rampage Pro Wrestling, the tag team title's on the line. And now it's hit for hire. Bobby Moore throws him in. Ducks in that time, comes to point him. Good maneuvering there, the Washington Bullets now.
Hard to get Moore over. Bigger man right there, a smaller man.
Trey Williams.
That is going to be the disadvantage here. Speed, obviously, the advantage of the Bullets, but the size and experience is probably the advantage, if not for sure the advantage. Bobby Moore and Rob Adonis.
And, of course, the third man at ringside, always an advantage. And that time kicks a man off.
Hooked right there. Moore often the workhorse for the team, frequently goes in and takes considerable punishment before his partner Rob Adonis gets in and starts doing the damage.
This guy's a hitman. I mean, they hire this guy to go out and take people out. That's what he does for a living.
Beautiful drop kick right there. Jon Williams now picks his man up. Trey in the corner waiting for the tag. Here it comes right there. Good tagging in and out by the Williams brothers so far, showing why they were the Georgia Tag Team of the Year and hopeful Rampage champions. Setting up the man. 2 stomps right to the top of the head right there. Roll him over. Cover. Should hook the leg. Didn't. That was a mistake, Ben.
These Bullets are in it to win it. They came here focused on the tag team gold. They will not leave here without it. That's their determination. They promised the fans that's what they came here to do. They want to live up to their promises. They want to be the champions at Rampage Pro Wrestling. Snapmare now by Williams off the ropes. Driving that knee again right into this man, Jon Williams. And that's a move Harley Race made famous. Handsome Harley Race, former NWA World Champion.
Multiple-time NWA World Champion, one of the great champions in NWA history, and one of the great trainers of professional wrestlers currently.
Absolutely, off the ropes, caught with a bolo forearm by Bobby Moore. Throws him into that spine buster by Rob Adonis.
And makes some tremendous barbecue, by the way.
Yes. Have you met his wife, Marty?
I met his wife who passed away just a little bit ago recently. Tremendous loss. She was a wonder. Harley Race, though, has been out active.
Yes.
Tremendous champion and tremendous man is Harley Race. I had the pleasure of having him at an event in Nashville, Tennessee years back. Him and Ole Anderson both went out to dinner with them. What stories those two were able to tell.
I tell you what, back in the days of Roger Kirby and Harley Race, even before he was champion, we knew he was going to be a champion. He was just that good. And right now in the ring, Rob Adonis working over the Williams brothers and slamming now John Williams into the foot of Bobby Moore.
Now Rob Adonis taking advantage of his size, keeping John over in the corner as now Bobby Moore brings him out, uses his head to advantage. Bobby Moore throws a solid headbutt to the top of the head of John Williams and now using the ropes to choke him. None of this could be called scientific professional wrestling, but it all does the damage as he rolls out to throw that punch right there and acknowledges the crowd's disdain. You know, crowd will periodically refer to Bobby Moore as Barney.
Yes, they do, and he tries not to wear purple anymore as a result of that, but it still stays with him. Hard chop now, and single chop there took the man right off his feet. You see the power and force behind Bobby Moore. This man seems angry a lot of the time. You notice that? Off the ropes now. John Williams caught with a double tackle, double thrust forearm, and hooks the leg now. Lateral press, only a 2 count.
Didn't get enough leverage on the upper body right there. A little lazy on the leg grab, but now taunting. Hits Trey over in the corner. Trey being warned by Dustin Robinson, not listening, and that's going to allow Bobby Moore to pull his brother John back to Rob Adonis on the outside. Adonis now ready for the tag. There's the tag, clear view of the referee. They waited for him.
You know, I don't know how much respect he's doing on the ring right now, but you know Charlie Cash has to be a little bit worried whether his guys are or not, because he knows these Bullets have been undefeated.
And we also know, if we've been paying attention, you fans have been watching Rampage Television, it appears Charlie Cash is courting a number of former members of his Cash Vault, and we've seen it here over the last few weeks of television.
We know Danny Only, it's one of them he was looking at.
Jake Slater.
Absolutely. So you never know what Charlie Cash is up to. Another close call there for the Bullets. And hit for hire. Bobby Moore still in this match now, yelling, screaming, psychological warfare here.
Well,
Shoves the man down.
I'll tell you one thing that I would not look forward to is a larger group of Cash Vault members.
No.
But as we sit here and we watch the erosion of the Jimmy Rave Approved team and what appears to be, at least at this time, the destruction of the usual suspects.
But the problem is when the man has belts, he gets more money. When he gets more
There's
money,
a tag
he
right
brings
there,
in more
but Dustin
guys.
Robinson was preoccupied. He did not see that tag.
And he didn't. It's not going to count either. And you see Bobby Moore pulling the man all the way to the
John
other
is
corner.
pulled back. Trey is being forced outside the ring. Effective use right there of the referee in this particular match by the Cash Vault team. And Charlie Cash happy as a pig in mud.
That's a good description of Charlie Cash there. The boss hog wannabe. And right now, Rob Adonis now putting the brunt of punishment here to the face and head, raking the eyes there of John Williams. And Williams can't even see him. I don't even know where he's at.
No, Charlie Cash, not a man respected by many at Rampage Pro Wrestling, but he does have some considerable skills of his own. Interestingly, a gourmet chef.
Yes, and apparently he samples his own food.
Well, you have to do that.
And now Rob Adonis.
I don't know that you have to do it in the quantity he does, but
I think sample is the key word.
yes.
Not.
Well, in his
eat the
case,
whole
a
thing.
sample is a trough.
Yes. And right now it is an elbow now dropped by Rob Adonis on the head of Williams, and Williams now being battered in that corner.
Solid blow to the midsection there by the considerably larger Rob Adonis. Few people bigger, if anybody bigger than Rob Adonis. At one time, Bull Buchanan, former champion Bull Buchanan, was able to stand toe-to-toe. Michael Judas, who we haven't seen in a while, another man who could stand eye-to-eye with Rob Adonis.
When you say heavyweight champion, you're describing Rob Adonis.
Of course,
Absolutely.
Big Luke Gallows, who we just saw
yes.
just a few weeks ago, and I'm sure we'll see back very soon.
That man's a world traveler, and whenever he can, whenever he's in the States, he tries to come to Rampage Pro
Back,
Wrestling.
heading out this week to a tour of Africa.
Man's all over the place, in high demand, and the fact that he comes here tells you the rate of caliber of competition here.
Very much so. This is a destination point for the best in professional wrestling, Rampage Pro Wrestling. We heard Casey McKnight speak to that several weeks ago in an
To be
interview
the
you
best,
did.
you got to beat the best, and to do that, you have to be here.
And to elevate your career, you've got to go where the best talent is.
Actions speak louder than words, and that's where you do it right there in that ring. And right now,
Right now, though, forcing himself up to his feet, John Williams, repeated elbows. He now hits the ropes, but Bobby Moore is right right there. But no, Moore was trying to come up with something to do and was caught with that cross body block. Now the foot up, step up Enziguri, though, takes Williams off his feet. Hooked by Bobby Moore. This could be it, Ben Masters. No.
You know, for a heavy man, Bobby Moore certainly does a lot of high-flying moves, and that kick he has is devastating. Great power and force behind this man. Shoves the man down, trying to just humiliate the man. Now slaps him in the face, right across the head, and you know that is insult to injury.
Now Rob Adonis, clear tag in the presence of Dustin Robinson. Adonis in, break before the count of 5, and now Rob Adonis goes and starts elevating that choke, putting his full body weight on the throat of John Williams.
And right now, Rob Adonis now holding back. The referee's warning him.
Well, and while Rob Adonis was talking to the referee, Bobby Moore was holding John Williams in the corner.
Sets him up, standing suplex, and comes down hard. The whole ring moves when Rob Adonis hits the ring. Covers him, puts up leg, 2 count. Dustin Robinson, the referee of the year, right on top of the action. And this is a championship match, fans. TV time limit here at Rampage Pro Wrestling. But remember, the title is on the line. Invite all the fans to join us on Sunday, April 15th, 3 p.m. start time as Rampage Pro Wrestling returns for the Super Sunday of Wrestling. You don't want to miss it.
And it'll be the return of the Rampage Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion, Kyle Matthews, who's been on tour all over the United States since winning that title. An entrant in the Super 8 tournament.
He's in high demand.
Recent competition there. He is very much.
And he is the best of the best here right now. He is the man to beat at Rampage Pro Wrestling, and he'll be here on April 15th. Come out and see what the whole world now is talking about in this youngster, Kyle Matthews.
Now forcing himself back up to his feet, uses the top of his head to great impact there on Rob Adonis, but Adonis, the much fresher man and the stronger man at this time, is able to grab John Williams and just throw him forcefully down to the mat, but you can see the damage that was done to the jaw of Rob Adonis as he tags back in, hit for hire Bobby Moore.
And holding the man in place and caught him there, released right on the count. These guys know how to abuse the rules, and John Williams right now is in dire straits. Bobby Moore now a sledgehammer to the back, hard forearm. And now right now insulting the man, maybe wasting time here, because he needs to stay on top of this man. If you give these bullets an inch, they're going to take a mile. Hard chop now, retaliation now by Williams, and John Williams can dish it out as much as take it. Hard chop that time.
I'm just impressed that Williams was able to get back up to his feet to deliver that back and forth series of blows with Bobby Moore after the damage that's been done to him already in this particular match.
I don't know if the Williams brothers had really studied these guys enough to know, but I'm sure they did watch the tapes. These guys are tough hombres. These guys are not just good wrestlers, they're brawlers. You're not just going to out-wrestle these guys, you're going to have to fight them.
Very much so. And the longer this match goes, the more the extra weight that's carried by Rob Adonis and Bobby Moore, as long as they can maintain advantage, is going to wear down the smaller man. That speed that could be the advantage of the Williams brothers has totally been destroyed here so far in this match.
And now throwing the man down to the floor. That's going to take a lot out of.
No Rampage rules in this particular match, Ben. He's on the outside, and his partner's going to have to wait patiently over in the corner, hoping he can make the tag, and now fed back into the ring. Rob Adonis throws John Williams. His partner, Trey, his brother, wants him to come over there, desperately wants that tag.
And hopefully he'll find a way over there, but right now it does not look good for Williams. Leapfrog goes for a sunset flip.
Well, look at this strength being displayed here by Rob Adonis. Picks him up by his head, and now underhook. Picks him up, power bomb, sit down power bomb. Pretty much dropped him on his head.
And that's where all that heavyweight comes in handy, and that time cut off by Trey Williams, who came in there to save his brother. And Rob Adonis had it all wrapped up, he thought. And he may still have it. Remains to be seen.
Amazing to me that John Williams able even to make it to his feet at this point, but Rob Adonis patiently waits, hosts him up. Oh no, look at that. He manages to slide away only to roll through. There's a tag.
And now the tag is made. Trey Williams, a house of fire. A clothesline, but wait, don't turn your back. Caught by Rob Adonis, that's a mistake. Do not turn your back on Mr. Big, Rob Adonis.
Whoa, out he goes. Mr. Big just flew.
And big men can fly, apparently. Over the top rope he went, and right now they're set and ready for him. Crossbody caught in midair. Look at the power of Adonis and takes him.
Ducks that in,
back into the post.
and inside the ring, Bobby Moore tried to do some damage to Trey to be caught right there with that super kick.
This is it right here, new champions.
No.
I thought we had new tag team champions right there.
Aggressive kick out right there by Bobby Moore. The workhorse of this Chashval team. Bobby Moore manages to kick out. You're right, Ben. I thought we had new champions right there.
And right now, Bobby Moore just barely able to move and trip there. That time, Trey Williams. Leapfrog by Williams. Cut off by Bobby Moore. On with reversal now. Trey Williams shoots him in.
Oh,
and we've
forearm.
seen that stop before and caught him hard.
He hooks the leg, got the cover. There's one, there's two. Broken up by John Williams.
And John barely able to move, but able to break that count. John Williams has had a run of this match taken out of him. Picks him up and drops him across that knee.
And it's breaking down right here. Dustin Robinson, has all 4 men in the ring, has lost a little bit of control at this point, and he's making it clear he needs to have 2 people head out of the ring, but nobody's heading out now. Well, now Bobby Moore heads at least back over to his neutral corner, sets up. Looks like he's setting up for that big foot.
Wait a minute! Leapfrog scissors caught him that time, and suplex by Adonis. We've got bodies laying everywhere.
Adonis, though, took down the brother, and now standing alone is Trey, who's being elevated. Look at the show of strength here by Rob Adonis. But sliding out is the Williams brother. Double drop kick takes the big man to the outside.
Reminds me of the Rock and Roll Express in their heyday. And right now, it's the Williams brothers.
Nagasateru set up, and delivers a sliding kick right there. Moore is down. There's the cover. We could have new champs.
Right here, this is it.
But no, Rob Adonis has pulled him from the outside the ring.
The titles are on the line. TV time remaining here as the Williams brothers are on fire and so close to capturing the gold. Look at this now, not accepting the guys trying to leave the ringside, but not wanting this to happen, not wanting this to end. The Williams
both on the outside. Referee Dustin Robinson, I have no idea where we are on time at this point. Now thrown back into the ring.
This match has gone back and forth, and what a matchup it is. The main event anywhere right here on Rampage Pro Wrestling. Remember, the tag team titles are on the line. NWA RPW Gold right here. All sanctioned by the National Wrestling Alliance. Fans, you're watching the best of Rampage Pro Wrestling right here. Will the titles change hands? And time is of the essence. No time to
now
kill.
Now there's got a double team set up here. Again, they set up. This time, Adonis rolls out of the ring. Bobby Moore comes back in. Clothesline. Bobby Moore goes for the cover. There's one. There's two. No.
More like a decapitation that time. The man's head is spinning. Trey Williams is down. Bobby Moore complaining about a slow count. I don't think that was the case. Wanting to wrap this up and signifying this is it. Signifying this is going to be the end of the Washington Bullets.
He's got Trey hooked at this point. Got him set up, picks him up, elevates, takes him down hard on that knee.
And that knee does not give. Knee bone right into the backbone and covers him two, and a save again by John Williams. It doesn't get any better than this. The best in tag team actions right here at Rampage Pro Wrestling. You're watching it, and all the marbles are at stake right here. Double sledgehammer that time. X handles by Rob Adonis, Mr. Big.
Adonis now in. He's got control right now. Rob Adonis appears to be the freshest man in this particular match. Men are down. Bodies are laying all over the ring at this point, but it's still going on. The RPW tag team titles are still on the line. Neither team giving an inch at this point. Step up right there. Rob Adonis is down. Then the Williams brothers have an opportunity. There's the cover. There's one. There's two. No. Ooh, and referee Dustin Robinson hitting the side of the head right there.
He was in a bad position. The referee has a tough job staying out of the way, especially with guys like this. They are all over the place in this match. Only one team can be the best in RPW, and they're fighting right now for that opportunity to say they're the best.
Dustin Robinson telling Bobby Moore, well, he told him to get out of the ring. Bobby Moore doesn't appear to be wanting to listen to that as he's gone over and joined in with Rob Adonis 2-on-1. Now Bobby Moore is setting up as Rob Adonis holds on. There's a combination move with a bridge. Rob Adonis, almost another 3 count right there.
Normally that would have been all she wrote, but a save there again by the Williams brothers. These guys are good at saving each other. That's where that brotherly love, that communication comes in handy. And now a boot by Bobby Moore. Making sure both men are down. Now, they're asking for the belt. Now this is not necessary. Now clobbering the man. And the bell is sounding. And that's going to be a disqualification, I believe. And they might have seen right there where they're going to lose that title and taking advantage of that DQ rule.
And of course, they'll hang on to those titles as a result of that.
Winner by disqualification, the Washington Bullets.
But nonetheless, the Washington Bullets certainly put in a good showing today. And we would love to see a rematch down the road. Join us live on Sunday, April 15th, 3 p.m. for more exciting Rampage Pro Wrestling. The champions still Rob Adonis and Hit for Hire Bobby Moore. Until next time, Ben Masters saying so long, everybody, from the Peach State of Georgia. We'll see you live Sunday, April 15th for Rampage Pro Wrestling.